Hello everyone, this is Ram Sorat Giberson Gardening, Ram Giberson Channel. Today I'm gonna do a little bit of short video just to say hello เพื่อนๆที่เมืองไทยสวัสดีค่ะวันนี้แรมก็จะถ่ายวิดีโอสั้นๆ เพื่อจะส่งความคิดถึงแล้วก็บอกว่าฮัลโหลสวัสดีนะคะก็แค่นั้นค่ะแล้วก็จะถ่ายในเรื่องกบไข่กบให้ดูถ้าเจอกบก็ดีเนาะแต่ว่าจะนำไปดูไข่กบอย่างนั้นน่ะHello everybody. Thank you for watching and Anthony earlier and anywhere in the world. What you're looking at right now is the plant called duckfeet fern. It's growing in the container. And what you see in the container is the water chestnut that I grew here in this container for 10 years now. And it looked kind of like a straw, but it is the water chestnut. And the reason I'm sharing it with you because a lot of us probably never see what the water chestnut look like. I grew up in Thailand, but I never know what water chestnut look like until one day I went to the Asian store, this like about 10 years ago. And I bought fresh water chestnuts and I brought it home. And I eat some of them and I thought, ooh, maybe I can grow. So I put them in this container right here. It had no hole on the bottom. And I filled it up with the soy, like about 80% with the soy, any types of soy. And then I took the water chestnut and I put it in the soy and then I filled up the rest with the water. And it's about 80% of soy. Then before long, the water chestnut grew. Look. Sorry. The water chestnut grew. In here. Sometimes I see the frog that live in here. And I was thinking about taking away or do something so it would not be there. But on the second thought, I saw the frog in there and the frog egg and the tadpoles in there. I thought, wow, I can't do that. So, maybe it's not look so good and clean for us. But this water is pure. It come from the well. We dug the well like 690 foot down under the ground. The water that come out is very, very pure. Had no chemical toxic in it at all. So that's why it's still in my greenhouse. By the way, I had not cleaned it yet. So, that could have been... keep going the process, and when I do clean it, I will show you like I promised to do so. So that's what gardening is. Sometimes you plant something and it didn't go out. It didn't go like the way you planned it, but that's okay. That's day by day kind of living. And so I just want to show you this. Then I'm gonna walk to the other pond to share with you what is a frog egg look like. And my attempt today is to show you the nature here as I come out. There's a lot of living thing in my garden. Right now it's not a lot of dragonfly or not a lot of butterfly, but there are many living things in my garden. See, you see that? That's the green ginkgo. I see them everywhere. Sometimes I see them having fun with other things, with male and female, that's how they reproduce. They kind of like us, and they really healthy. See that? So today I'm attempted to. I don't know how I'm gonna turn out exactly, because I didn't plan anything. I just get the camera and then thinking what I can find in my garden to share you the nature that live here. So far you see the snake. And I found the coral snake the other day. I am not fear of them at all. I can understand why some of us, when we see the snake, we just scared. we just feel kind of, okay, let me focus on this just a little bit to get the ginkgo head a little bit. I think the ginkgo is looking for the bug to eat. So I see them a lot, and sometimes I see a lot of frog. See if I can. This camera is very, very sensitive. If I move just a little bit, I'm trying to hold still. See? I don't know, you call them ginkgo or you call them lizard? I call them green lizards sometimes. In Thai language, we call it ging lin. Ging lin. จริงหรือเปล่าก็ไม่รู้นะ In Thailand maybe they're laughing at me right now. It's a กิ้งเหลนใช่ไหม Ginkgo อเมริกันก็เรียก Ginkgo or lizards. In Thailand we call กิ้งเหลนสีเขียวอย่างนั้นtwo different languages but say the same thing. See right here, look at that. See that? It's a lot of fun to watch him catch the caterpillar or butterfly or sometimes in mosquito. If you're concerned about mosquito, if you garden it balanced ecosystem, don't worry about it, The nature gonna take care of your garden. And it's gonna be healthy for all. But okay, I think I'm gonna move on. Look like he's gonna waiting for some kind of bug coming along that he gonna enjoy eating it, I think. So let's go find something else, see what we can find. This is a really, really healthy buckwood. And I'm gonna walk slowly. So you see what I see, you experience what I experience. Because in my film, I don't know yet how to, you already know that I'm learning this the fennel. Later on, be loaded with the swallowtail butterfly larva. And when that happens, I promise I will show it to you. So now this plant right here is called Rebecca Black Eye Susan. Huge, big one. So I'm I wanted to see where I can go. And this is Texas seed. I had seed everywhere in my garden. This is another. See, I have head too, because I believe if we have head will help the plant to stand, when the plant get real tall. They kind of support each other. In a way, I see them hacking at each other. So the thing, they had a foundation strong, architecture way. They kind of support each other, so that way you don't have to use a lot of stick. And let's see, ooh, look at this. This is the yellow birdhouse. I put it there to light up the green. That's going back to the bounce up and down between the contrast color. You can use the bird bed, or you can use the bird feeder. You can use like a birdhouse. If you have a lot of green in some area, you're not going to be able to go water the flower too often. You can put something color there, like the birdhouse or the bird bed or the bird feeder or some kind of sculpture that you can find in a store that you're not going there too often. But you like to have a lot of green that you see bounce it off with other color, because when there's a lot of different shades of green, yes, it is green, it is beautiful. But if you put other color in there, you're going to see that the green become a little bit more healthier. So, right now, I'm trying to go real fast to see the frog egg. See, this is just what I just walked past. See that? I just turn around and put the camera where I come from. You see that, how beautiful? And then there's a sunflower that you see, so beautiful, but it is not blooming yet, see? I do not grow it. It's a seeding from the chicken. And then this is the poppy seed pot, beginning to turn brown. I don't cut them or clean them, I wait them to go natural and they reseed themselves for the next year. What you see now is the result that I did not disturb from the last year. And this right here, this oat from the chicken feed. So if you want some of it in your garden, just take some of that. If you feed the bird already that have oat or have wheat, have sunflower mixture and all that. All you got to do is just area that you have sun and have a little good soil. Then you take some of it and then put it there. Maybe sometimes you have to cover it with a string because otherwise the squirrel will come and eat them. But for me, I don't have to do anything. It just does that. So another thing I just found about nature, I just talked to you about finding nature. What I just found here, I did not expect it, but which is good. I want to show you. I found the black indigo snake that came and peeled off the skin. You see that? See? I've been saying nature take care of itself. See? That black snake just peeled off the skin. Probably sometime earlier today. This is the new layer. This is the old layer, I'm sorry. And then it peel off the skin, and then it become the brand new younger snake. Don't you wish that we can do that? When we get a little bit older, don't you think that we can peel it off the skin just like snake does? I think it'll be good, wouldn't it? I think it'll be cool. And then so we can be 50 and then we can be like 25 again, wouldn't it? But I don't want to be 25 again actually, because I don't want to really learn the thing when I was 25. So I try to whatever I can learn up to this point, have to build me up to this point all the knowledge. I'm going to turn around again to show you the lady in red hydrangea. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. Wait, sorry. I just too happy talking. And I don't know what I'm singing. I'm sorry. Okay. Now this area, my garden is not all clean. Some of them, I don't have time to keep up. I just use the faucets, and then sometimes it kind of a little bit moldy. But moldy look dirty, but they're not dirty. It's just the way that the nature does, So, but this is along the walkway of my chicken coop. This is the bee balm. When it bloom, I will bring camera back here again. This is the door going into my chicken house. This is the chicken house. Have the light and have the beautiful door. And then along the way, it have the head, have motherwood plant, and the buckhead. Because I put the buckhead here because to parallel with the house, and then I would have that for the evergreen all year long, and it's low care. I don't have to put the lights or anything like that. So this is a holly, and the Japanese dwarf holly actually. So I planted here and I cut it and pruned it, trying it to be like that. And then it takes quite a few, more than 10 years to get it like that though. Because sometimes when the Japanese dwarf holly, they don't grow to be like that. But I trained it to be like that. So now I have a lot of plants that would grow in the pots. So this is a bloodgood, a Japanese maple that I grow from my own garden. The seedling that I go out and collect. I did a program about go out and find your own seed and then plant your own seedling Japanese maple. And this is one of them that I planted in a pot and I use it here. On and on, I had not said anything about money, right? I said about what I did or what I'm doing. And of course, build my chicken house. I can't do that. Somebody else is doing that. But anyway, I want the house, chicken house, to become part of the garden, which it is part of the garden. So this is Japanese maple right here that you see. Also, the seedling for my garden. I planted in a pot and then been growing in here for quite a while. And it's very, 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 very healthy. I'm planning about to change the pots and then somehow find a home for it, I think. And this is the upright yew. Because I have a lot of buckwood here, and I have Japanese dwarf holly, then because even though they are green, but they different shade the green. And the way I love about the yew, upright yew, is when the new one come out, even though it's green, look at that. It's green and then have some sort of iridescent color. And I keep it pruned every year. I come down and then, later on, I would cut right about here. You see that? Those are the cut. And those are the new one come out. So this year when I'm cut again, I want to cut like 2 or 3 inches below that. And then through the summer, it's going to send out kind of like that again. that's why I'm able to keep it short like this. And then I kind of decided how tall I want, so I kind of kept it like that. So just to share with you, you know, maybe you've been gardening for quite a while, you know exactly what to do with it. But for us, just beginning, you know, we, like me, you know, I was that one person. I know nothing when I first started to gardening. I just had it in my heart, you know, I'm longing to have a beautiful garden. It was my childhood dream. And then I always wanted to have a beautiful garden. And I know because it's my dream, because it's my hope, because of what my need to have it happen. You know, I start take the chainsaw and then going down to my backyard, moving in here in this property in 1991, bought the brand new house, the house that you see in there. So, you know, within the 6 months before I unpack, I was in the garden. One of the day I'm gonna tell you the whole story. And have a little chainsaw, I'm started ramming down the pine tree. But today I'm gonna go back to talk about the plant, and I promise that I will tell you about that, because you know we all thought I dream of doing this, I dream of doing that, but can my dream ever come true? Yes, it can come true. A lot of time it's not about. Yes, have money is good too. Have money, have time, have everything. It help make the dream come true. And have energy to do that, you know. But like these things are not coming in a package. They come in sometimes they come in a packet, like we like to believe. But a lot of times they come in the bits and pieces. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know, we have a little bit of time and we go out there and cut some tree, right? And we have a little bit of time and go buy some plant and plant a couple, right? And then this thing evolve, then happen. Evolve and then happen. So, you know, I built the garden, you know, take me about at least 2 years just to cut down the tree in my backyard. A lot of them I do it on my own, you know. Sometimes I kind of wonder why didn't I die. Sometimes I climb tree and then I fell down. But I succeed to continue to be able to have this garden to share with the rest of you. And believe it or not, I did it for years and years and years. I'm not saying that I tell you that I do so. No, I'm just sharing you what's thinking that small term, one step at a time. Just like they all said. Put one foot in front of the other, and you just keep walking. Okay, I'll share with you again sometime about how I even built this garden. This year I go back to plant. This is the plant that grow in the water. It's called the pickle lily. I showed you that before, but they are not blooming yet. Today it's blooming. Look at that. It's so beautiful. See my house close to the railroad, not that close, maybe about 15-20 miles. But when the train come, it make this noise, and Tom and I both loved it. I grew up far from the railroad, but I can hear the trains coming. And then Tom used to ride on the train to see the farm from his uncle or something like that in Los Angeles, California. And then he went to another small city when he was a child and ride the train to go there. So, and he said that hearing the train, it was just like a nostalgic sound connecting to our senses of harmony, of our happiness. So I've been talking about that. So kind of like me, I think we all like that too. And so far I didn't find the frog, but I found a snake skin. But all that represent nature. All the plants are nature. We are nature. And so come to, I don't find any frog like I wanted to show to you, but I found a ginkgo. And then I know there was frog egg. I'm gonna attempt to go over there. Keep the finger cord for me, hoping that I don't fall down, okay? And then I'm gonna walk slowly over here to show you the frog egg. I intend to show you the frog habitat, And which it is the frog habitat right here, and it is a nature. And because when I start a camera, I do not have any plan. I just say, oh, see what I can find in nature. That's what I will share with you today. And I'm sometimes I kind of rambling, but I think it had to do with nature. And thank you for being with me. I'm gonna bring in the frog egg slowly. I had wished that I would be able to find the frog to show to you, but it's not here. I might have to wait until a little darker or something. Ooh, sorry. I'm gonna try to bring it in slowly. Sometime a little bit. Sorry. Stay with me. Stay with me, please. Don't get dizzy. See that? I'm gonna try very still. You would think that handling the camera, you think it's easy, but it's not. But I'm getting better. Sit there with me. I wanted to see what it looked like. Have to be more patient. Because a lot of us, we never know. I never know. I learned this is a new thing for me too. One day I came and tried to clean the surface of the pond. I saw this. I didn't know what it was. So I discovered those the frog egg. You see, kind of think I'm bringing it too close or something. Bear with me. You see, kind of bubbled up. That is a tadpole coming to the surface. I really wanted to get the frog egg closer to the screen. I think this is the best I can do. It looks kind of milky, and also you see kind of dot, a little black dot being a glob of milky. Those are thousands of frog eggs. They'll become tadpole. Would all them survive? I don't know about that. Maybe not. But it's a nature way of balance. Some of those might get lost into the screen when they were a little bit smaller, and then it might become the protein for the duck. In the nature, I like that. And then become other tadpole that live in the water. They'll eat that too, I think. They have to find the protein some way. They eat the seaweed leaf, of course. You see a lot of veggie that I have there to feed them already. But I think that become their food too. And then when they grow up, people are fearful of mosquito. Please don't be, because the nature had its way of balance itself out. And please don't be so scared of the snake either. They look kind of scary, but actually they are afraid of us. Then we are afraid of them. So and learn a little bit more about them. The black indigo that you see in my garden is not a poison snake. It's a non-venom, and also considered lucky to have it in the garden. Maybe go learn some more about them or something like that. There's a lot of information online about that. So I think a lot of time, if we get scared of something because we don't understand about them. If we understand about them, we will not be scary, I think. It can help us to be a little bit more calm and peace in our heart. And nature, it kind of like that, take learning to understand. And I can understand if you see a snake, you wanted to run, that's okay too. I was like that too then. Okay, today, and I'm going to end it right here. I wanted to show you the frog egg. And then have a little bit of waterfall. Naturally. See the waterfall. Beautiful sound. I don't clean the thing up because those are kind of algae that grow in the water. Actually, they're good for water, help clean the water. And then help, it look to our eye, we think that dirty, but in nature it's perfect. In nature it's perfect. That's how nature works. And I think I'm going to say goodbye from you today. And then thank you for being with me today. And then I will learn some more about nature. See what we can find next. And it's going to be a lot of dragonfly and butterfly coming in to the garden. And I will share with you. And sometime I will grab the camera and go into the garden and see what I can find. I'll share with you. Just pretend, or not pretend, just, go for a walk in the garden with me, see what we can find in that day and that time. And thank you so much. and สวัสดีค่ะเพื่อนๆที่เมืองไทยที่มาอยู่กับแรมในช่วงนี้ดูสำหรับในธรรมชาติสำหรับที่เมืองนอกนะคะและสวนของแรมขอบคุณมากนะคะที่มาดูสวนของแรมขอบคุณมากๆค่ะสวัสดีค่ะแล้วYouTube is big. I'm pretty sure around the world will see this video. If you see this, thank you very much for subscribing, and thank you for spending the time with me and learn nature together. And I appreciate it. Thank you for learning nature together. And then I think our love of nature is gonna help us to improve ourselves and also the earth we live into. I thank you very much. I thank you. See you again soon. Bye.